He thought he was just sneaking a look at a secret party, but instead, he stepped straight into the abyss. Dozens of young women, draped in black cloaks, kneel in perfect order at the priest's feet. The staff taps the floor. At once, they rise, like puppets being pulled by strings. The robes fall away. Their bodies are exposed to the air. No shame, only obedience. They move closer to one another, kissing, sharing breath. Then suddenly, a powerful figure on the balcony turns around. His eyes lock onto Bill. He gives a slight nod, as if confirming something. Bill doesn't understand, but nods back. The next second, a woman approaches Bill. Through her mask, she gently kisses him. Then she takes his hand and leads him toward a more private inner chamber. When no one is watching, she whispers urgently he needs to leave immediately. If anyone discovers he doesn't belong here, the consequences will be unbearable. But Bill is already mesmerized. Men who look respectable by day now wear strange masks, stripping away the last layer of civilization. Women everywhere, desire overflowing. The air is thick with luxury and raw animal instinct. Then suddenly, a masked guard stands in front of Bill. Before he realizes the danger, he's escorted out of the inner room. In the outer hall, the priest sits at the center. Everyone turns to stare at Bill. The priest speaks, asking for the password.
May I have the password, please?
Fidelio.
That's right, sir. That is the password for admittance. But may I ask, what is the password for the house?
But Bill has no idea there's a second one. He can only say he forgot. And with that single sentence, the entire ritual comes to a halt. She took one sip of water and instantly turned into a zombie. From the window, Jack sees chaos. Neighbors screaming, running for their lives. The whole town collapsing in minutes. He turns to ask his mom what's happening, but she slowly stands up, her face frozen, her eyes empty. That morning, she drank a vegetable smoothie made with contaminated tap water. She's infected too. Jack freezes. He begs her to calm down, but she doesn't understand a word. Suddenly, she lunges at him. Jack bolts for the door. At that exact moment, a car comes flying down the street. Impact. The crash snaps his mom's legs. The driver jumps out, panicking. He apologizes, but warns Jack. The whole town is infected. Get inside. Then he drives off. Down the street, more zombies are coming. Jack doesn't think. He grabs his mom by the legs and drags her back inside, just seconds before the zombies reach him. To protect his newborn sister, Jack locks his mom in the bathroom, but the baby starts crying, and the sound drives the zombies insane. With no other choice, Jack covers the stroller with toys. Slowly, the crying fades. The street goes silent. Then, a thunderous roar from the sky. Military aircraft. The army blows up the only bridge out of town, cuts the power, seals the city to stop the virus from spreading, and everyone left behind is on their own. This alien scans a stack of cash on the table, then activates the printer hidden inside his body. An hour ago, he just landed on Earth. He looks human, but he's actually a living spaceship called Dave. Since this is his first time in a human body, the way he walks looks off. To blend in, he starts copying how people move. Soon, the captain gives the mission briefing. They came to Earth to collect seawater and turn it into energy, the only way to save their dying planet. But during landing, the seawater collector was lost. If they don't find it soon, their entire species won't survive. Dave begins searching the city, but then an accident happens. A driver rushes out to check the scene. Dave, who looked completely lifeless on the ground, suddenly sits up. His leg is bent at an unnatural angle. Jenny quickly calls for help, but Dave vanishes. Hidden away, the crew travels down through his ear to inspect the damage. The situation is worse than expected. Without activating the shield in time, the body will completely fail in 48 hours. Just then, Jenny and her son Jack discover Dave making repairs. To avoid suspicion, Dave accepts their invitation to go home with them. Jenny hands him a glass of purified water. Dave activates the pump in his throat and forces it down. Suddenly, the family cat jumps onto him. The crew panics and searches online. What is this creature? After watching the videos, and that's when he realizes something shocking. The missing collector is already in Jack's hands.
Yeah, if you're trying to freak me out, it's not gonna work. Alright, that's gonna freak me out a little. Do you see that?
I do.
Is that a guy?
Looks like it.
Like a really little guy?
Like a really little guy.
On his tongue?
What I just say?
Watch closely how this alien eats a hot dog. He opens his mouth wide and stuffs the hot dogs in one by one. Everyone around him is stunned. He's basically an eating machine. Dave looks relaxed on the outside, but inside his body, the crew is in total chaos. Too many hot dogs clog up the drainage system. Dave has no choice but to rush to the bathroom and flush them out.
Show off.
As soon as he leaves the restroom, he sees a school bully picking on Jack. Dave steps in to teach the bully a lesson. He also recovers the missing seawater collector. The three of them continue wandering around the amusement park. Jack asks Dave to try the baseball game, but the captain misjudges his strength. The ball flies out, then suddenly comes back. It smacks him right in the forehead. The impact causes a total blackout on the Dave spaceship. When the systems come back online, Dave is already in the hospital. He looks fine on the surface, but Jenny insists on scheduling an MRI scan. Meanwhile, the police notice traces left by the ship's landing. They use plaster to reconstruct a face from the crater. Then they draw a sketch and ask the chief to issue an alien wanted notice. The chief thinks they're crazy and rejects the idea, but George acts on his own. He secretly releases the wanted poster anyway.
Jesus! What the hell are you doing?
To be clear,
Fuck! God!
I've loved the job.
Fucking ruined!
I'd never sleep with anyone I work with. Also, I'm out of your league, so stop being ridiculous. And to clarify,
No, put that away.
He forces the girl to drink during a job interview.
honestly, I don't want to drink.
Even when she clearly refuses, he won't let it go.
Oh, don't make me feel bad when I'm trying to lighten the mood. A tiny sip, that's all. Come on.
No, it's just.
Tiny sip.
If she doesn't drink, he says she's rude, boring, and disrespectful. He holds all the power. He's the producer. And whether she becomes a news anchor or not is just one sentence from him. Madeline wants this job too badly, so she gives in. But then the words turn darker, more explicit, more invasive.
Tits. Just a word, isn't it?
It's just a word, yeah.
Yeah, you say it. You say tits.
She stays silent. That's when he starts undressing. He turns on the shower and hangs a "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door. Madeline panics. She thanks him politely, trying to leave with dignity, but he blocks the door.
Oh, for God's sake, you don't think I'm propositioning you, do you?
I don't think anything. I'm just leaving.
That's a very unpleasant accusation to make, Madeline. I think you might want to think twice about that one.
I'm not accusing you.
I couldn't work with someone who thought that about me.
He threatens her, then suddenly apologizes, then goes back into the bathroom. Madeline hesitates again. She just wants this to end cleanly. And then someone walks in. His name is Douglas, the most respected TV host in the UK, the man Madeline has admired since she was 7 years old. 10 years ago, she once waited for his autograph with his book in her hands.
Give it a go, though.
One casual word of encouragement from him changed her life. After college, she really entered journalism because of that sentence. 3 years ago, she finally earned the chance to work with her idol. If not for him, she would never be in this hotel room, never enduring this humiliation. In this moment, she desperately hopes he will say something. Douglas glances at the "Do Not Disturb" sign. Then he looks at Madeline's terrified face, and instantly, he understands everything.
I'll leave you to it. See you soon, I hope. I mean, good luck with it all. Really, best of luck. It's worth it. Whatever shit you have to wade through, it really is worth it.